Saudações, usuários da força, estamos exatamente aqui de onde a gente parou. O que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Ah, eu tenho que ser infectado por um rato, tenho que ser mordido. Então é isso aí. Acabei de ser vacinado por uma vacina que foi feita 300 anos atrás, então perdeu a validade, né? O vírus do rato mudou. E aí, agora vamos ser infectados para poder ajudar a produzir a vacina nova. Tá ali o robozinho que vai me dar um antídoto e produzir vacina. Bora lá.
I see your infection is progressing. Hold still while I take samples for analysis. While I transmit the data to Dr. Cell, there are some questions I should ask. Do you have any of the following symptoms? Dizziness, fever, shortness of breath, and inexhaustible hunger for sentient flesh?
I could go for a Nerf burger. That doesn't count, right?
I will note it on your chart. Here's Dr. Cell.
Good news. Your antibody count is off the charts. I'll start work on a vaccine immediately. You are remarkably brave. Our progress has just jumped forward by years. While you recuperate, I'm going to transmit the usual secrecy agreements. Just use your thumbprint to sign on the sensor.
Say that again, in basic.
This is standard procedure when the Republic develops biotech with significant earnings potential. We develop the vaccine for Republic soldiers first, and when it's proven, sell it to colonists. Until then, it's under wraps. We don't want the exchange or the Sith funding some horrible operation with an underground version.
Lives will be lost while this profit is being made.
Tell me something I don't know. Every week we hear another Rakul horror story. But every colonist on the planet is going to want this vaccine. How do I tell my superiors we gave up that kind of money?
An entire planet succumbed to this plague. Are you a doctor or a patent office?
I'm a doctor. And this cure will get made, even if I have to build the manufacturing plant or hand-synthesize every macrophage.
Well, I think she's angry, but from past experience, may I say that usually motivates her. If it means anything coming from a droid, sir, congratulations on your research, and also your remarkable survival.
Muito bem, esse arco a gente acabou de terminar. Já tem um outro marco? Não, tá. Vamos terminar o nosso aqui, depois a gente faz os side quests aí. E cara, a doutora queria curar primeiro os soldados da República, bicho, em vez de curar os cidadãos do planeta. Que safada sem vergonha. Olha só. Qualquer semelhança com a realidade é mera coincidência.
Chusa yomata chitoya asubwi mota uipa. Toga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
What kind of beast is out there?
Chonki faguta jiho podaji oto fokise uka kampak nijit tonka yiliska chanaga kabano tase makipuna malituta udmishka.
Who are these scavengers?
Kupa tonti toki makichisa chubola wawuni hoya toka changa goptula dobata wana wanki chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kun.
The scavengers must have a camp. Know where it is?
Piti do tenyago kakajujo da biska ku paliya pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nubisto.
Beryl owes me a hefty bonus for this.
Chobot I kafstuan dile ji hulo kuta tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji kabano tase makibuna malituta udmishka.
Não consegui entender muita coisa, mas parece que a gente tem que recuperar alguma coisa que os sucateiros roubaram.
Better?
Why'd you have to go and kill everybody? Some of those guys were alright.
I'm here for the planetary core samples. Hand them over.
Planetary core samples. Right. You work for Beryl Thorne, don't you? That's what I used to do. The name's Tyradol. I was helping Beryl smuggle artifacts off Taris disguised as core samples. I thought we'd get rich. Turns out Beryl's a soft touch. Instead of selling what we smuggle on the Imperial market, Beryl gives relics to descendants of Taris survivors for a tiny finder's fee. Ridiculous.
That explains a lot. You can die now.
Droids! Code Black!
Chicos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. O grani tampio da pushi wompa. Putula musta.
These aren't core samples, Ovold, and you know it.
Moja jo chaluka. Kunachi do niktitoki saya tupi nu aviti.
The cargo pod is full of Taris relics.
Se gota do buti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto. Kutogi gumpa. Gigi no lia makachisa. Doika boda pachi isa jonki.
You're a pretty good liar. I think it's the goggles.
Umpa hupa. Chiquilia umpasa do bisca. Ha wanchi cospa tota ulia.
I can count the number of times I've been truly impressed in my life on one hand, Captain. Congratulations. You walking in with those core samples just got added to the list.
I always deliver, sweetheart.
Shame to see a man like you wasted on Risha. Argo, take this cargo pod and stow it with the others.
When will we finally leave this accursed swamp? The humidity makes my joints rust.
Hey, look at that. The Republic just updated my contract log as complete. And right on time, my spaceport friend granted me access to the Republic sensor array. Let's find us a vault.
What's holding us up?
Cool your thrusters. I'm working as fast as I can. Sensors are picking up the vault's unique radiation signature. That's good. Aha, there it is. Oh, your vault is in Zone 0. That's bad.
Give me all the details.
Zone 0 is in no man's land. When the Republic first got here, it sent a bunch of surveyors to map the region. One surveyor made it back alive. Said the place is overrun with things worse than rat ghouls. Nobody goes there.
No man should march into certain death without a kiss for luck.
I'll ask, but Argo's real picky about his men.
I beg your pardon, mistress.
You'll need serious hardware to crack that vault. Risha's good at getting into places she isn't supposed to. Maybe talk to her. It's been interesting knowing you, Captain. Have fun out there.
O que acontece? Ela tá me mandando montar pra Risha. Ela vai ter as paradas que eu preciso. Então eu tenho que voltar pra Risha pra falar sobre esse cofre. Bora lá então falar com a Risha lá na nave.
Hope you got that vault's location. I eavesdropped on Skavik and some mercenaries over an encrypted comm channel. They're trying to beat us to the vault. Sounds like they're closing in.
Tell me where to find Skavik so I can fry him.
Don't get your hopes up. He's not on Taris, just his mercenaries. From what I overheard, Skavik's men aren't having much luck in their search for the vault. Something out there is eating those mercenaries alive. Literally.
For once, I'm glad Taris is a death trap.
The creatures are slowing the mercenaries down, but not enough. Get to the vault as fast as you can, then open the lock with this Geonosian slicer module. It took me months to trade for this. Don't lose it, understand?
Stop bossing me around. Got it?
Don't be so thin-skinned. I'm just excited is all. Good luck, partner. Hope I see you again soon.
If I die, lock up before you leave.
Not funny.
Muito bem, a Risha me deu um artefato genosiano que vai me ajudar a abrir o cofre. E eu tenho que chegar lá antes dos mercenários de Excalibur. Então é a corrida, bora lá. Agora quero ver o pau vai pegar.
Agent Saganti with the Republic Customs Office. I have some questions about Beryl Thorne.
You're in my way.
That's no way to speak to a man who can revoke your flight clearance. If I were you, I'd cooperate. I suspect Thorne is smuggling relics, and I think I know how she's doing it. What I lack is proof. I need someone to step forward and testify so I can arrest her. I'm looking for an honest citizen, Captain.
Girl's a good person. She's not doing anything wrong.
If I catch you covering for her, well, let's not consider the ugly implications. I'm authorized to pay a generous sum for any lead resulting in an arrest. Think about what's best for you. Are you absolutely sure you don't know anything about Beryl Thorne's criminal activities?
Beryl just looks dishonest, that's all. I have the same problem.
Go on. Have a good laugh. While you still can. Nobody escapes justice forever, Captain. Nobody.
It's been grand, really.
Let's go, Min.
Beryl needs to clear out of here. That agent won't give up.
I don't want Beryl getting caught.
Me neither. She's one of the good guys. We should drop by her place on our way to Zone Zero. It's the least we can do.
Muito bem, já veio o agente da GFIS aqui, da alfândega, me tentar subornar, tentar me intimidar, achando que é o tal. Eu dei uma dura nele, mandei ele se lascar praticamente. E ele me perguntou se eu tenho alguma prova para incriminar a mulher lá. Eu jamais vou incriminar a mulher lá é parceira. Pode até ter tido suas tretas com a Rija antes, mas é parceira.
Welcome to Taris. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic...
Didn't expect to see you again. What's the occasion, Captain?
Republic Customs is on to you. I kept them off your back.
You have the vault's coordinates. You didn't have to come warn me, but you did. Where I come from, the best friends are the ones who lie for you. Guess you're a better friend than I thought.
Friendship isn't all I had in mind for us.
Argo, start packing. I'd like some privacy.
Anything to get off this mega-forsaken planet, Mistress Beryl.
I'll, just go count the ragdolls.
Been saving a bottle of Cassandran brandy for a special occasion. This seems like one. Come on. I wish we had more time, but I better get going. I want you to have this. Saved me more times than I can count. I hope it does the same for you.
I'm glad we're parting as friends.
Risha doesn't deserve a partner like you. Watch your back, alright? I'll get off Taris while the getting's good. I know Argo's ready.
You have no idea, Mistress Beryl.
Thanks for everything, Captain.
Muito bem, muito bem. Eu vim aqui dar uma de bonitão, dei uma de bonitão, rolou uma parada. E agora vamos lá. Atrás do cofre. Do
Reminder.
valoroso
Mechanized travel is for
cofre.
official business only.
O jogo deixou eu pegar o casaco, mas ele deixou eu manter a aparência do casaco de pele, cara. Que fera. Fera.
Wow. Nice. Thanks.
How'd you...
You are one ugly pile of scrap, aren't you?
Dare? What are you... This is first-rate battle armor! We've been through 10 kinds of pain getting to this vault, and not to watch you open it first. Skavik, you there? You want to see this, boss? We're at the vault, but we're not alone.
Too perfect. I love it when everything comes together like this. How's life treating you, Captain? You enjoying my ship and all my stuff? What about that two-faced Risha?
Doing great, thanks.
You expect me to believe you melted that Snow Queen? Come on, she's looking for a real man. Still owe you for that mess on Coruscant. You have any idea the grief I'm taking? I could kill everybody who cracks a joke, but that's a lot of work. So why don't you just die already?
I'm ready to settle this when you are.
Glad to hear you're on board with the plan. Roxer, I want you and the boys to spare no effort killing my friend, and make it as painful as possible.
You heard the boss. Fry this fool!
We've been waiting weeks, and those things are still swarming our property while you sorry excuses for defenders of the Republic sun yourself on the base.
This is a military operation, sir. This planet hasn't been cleared for civilian occupancy.
My brother didn't mean to be insulting, but for 3 centuries our family has dreamt of reclaiming our place on Taris, and now to be stalked by those things.
Never looks good to see a Republic soldier refusing aid to one of his own.
And it must be nice not having orders to follow. If we chased down every homestead, we wouldn't have the men to hold the base.
Taris is our home. We're not gonna wait until the army takes its pick of the planet and then throws us the scraps.
The Republic validated our records, but some outlaws set up a camp there. They've got security droids all around the perimeter.
You need something dangerous cleared out first?
It's not raccoons or anything. There's someone living there. Sentience.
They've got security droids all around the perimeter. It's a war zone. We almost got killed entering our own property.
The Republic will respond to all such claims of hostile, non-indigenous life forms based on strategic value.
I could lend a hand if you need one.
Yes, Tell this coward we're the rightful owners, and he has to help us.
You want to explore? You look like you can handle it, but it's your choice.
Would you really be willing to take such a risk for us?
Make me an offer, and I'll think about it.
Our family was fortunate to escape the bombardment with their fortune intact. Help us reclaim what's ours, and you will be well rewarded.
Of course we'll pay, but no droids, no whatever's living there. Clear them out. I don't care how.
Muito bem, tem os soldados da República que estão se recusando a ajudar a jovem moça a recuperar suas terras que foram invadidas por não sei quem. Vamos lá, resolver essa treta.
Hold. We have no more with which to defend ourselves. You have left us helpless before the Rackles and everything that haunts this planet. My people are refugees, survivors of the battle on Coruscant. Would you turn us out of yet another home?
You got a name?
My name is Akatan, and you might call me the leader of this colony. We fled here after the war. The lower levels were in shambles. Thousands of people from thousands of species, homeless and hurt. The humans in the Galactic Senate barely slapped on a new coat of paint. We came here to start a new life.
That's a tough break. I'm sorry.
So many men are here to reclaim this planet who know nothing of its past. Ancient Taris was a blight on the Republic. The black mark on its reputation for freedom.
As far as I know, it was some Outer Rim nothing until the Empire blew it up.
Humans on Taris did as they do on all planets. They seized the surface, claimed Taris's wealth, and forced every other species underground. Every meter of land owned by a human was probably seized from another species, just as this was seized from my ancestors. I have their documents. So old they were kept in printed form. Read them yourself if you doubt me.
What happened? There must have been a reason.
It was about money, of course. A human governor cut taxes to favor his people, and when others rebelled, they were the ones punished. I think the claim was, aliens are dangerous to Tarisian trade. If you have any sympathy for our cause, perhaps there is something you can do? We are alone and at the Republic's mercy.
I wouldn't want to see you turned away from your home.
I thank you for softening your heart to my story. I will tell my people to begin repairs on our droids.
Muito bem, essa mulher aqui é uma das líderes desse povo aqui, que são habitantes antigos, né? Habitantes antigos aqui de Taris, e eles estão reclamando que a terra é deles. Contou uma história aqui bizarra, cara. Os seres humanos, a raça alienígena, expulsou todas as raças alienígenas para o subterrâneo do planeta. Então rola uma coisa meio xenofobista aqui. E agora o bicho tá pegando.
Excellent job. We could smell the smoking metal corpses from here.
I told him that's not really possible.
So who are the crooks who set themselves up on our property? Did you drive them off?
Look at these papers. The aliens there have as good a claim as yours.
Alien resettlement was a valid executive order approved by the Republic. This is our land.
There are alien survivors who kept their claim? I'd have thought they would never come back here. I studied the history. It wasn't right.
It was justified. You can't make us leave because of that.
It'll take more than 2 people to turn this place civilized.
I agree, Relis. This isn't our ancestors' estate. This is a frontier. We'll need to grow food, sew clothes, defend ourselves. Wouldn't it be better to ally with these aliens?
Sew clothes? Maybe we should just hear them out. See what they're looking for.
We won't turn them away. I know what it's like to want a home.
Hey, good job. Both on the droids and getting to the bottom of that mess. Taris politics. Huh. Who cares about this dump anyway? Brass called me when you left. Wanted to see if your work's as good as your rep.
The galaxy can throw whatever it wants at me. I can take it.
Captain Childress is gonna love that attitude. He's got something for you to do, and he said to pass the word. If you're interested, go look him up. His office is at HQ, other side of the base. Tell him you're the one who ran off the Brat Brigade.
Muito fera então. Então eu forcei um acordo para que eles possam dividir as terras lá com os caras. Muito fera.
Got the astrogation chart, didn't you? I can tell by the look on your face.
Did you ever doubt me?
If I did, you've just made me a believer for life. That astrogation chart belonged to an exchange gangster named Davik Kang. Davik personally mapped dozens of hyperlanes between the core and outer rim systems. He found shortcuts and hideouts all over the galaxy.
How'd you find out about this chart?
The same way I find out about everything. Listening to the right people. Have you studied much galactic history, Captain? Interesting patterns emerge if you pay attention. Davik Kang's criminal empire ended when this planet was destroyed. Nok Drayan's empire was born when he destroyed a planet.
What a bloodthirsty creep.
That's one way to look at it, assuming you're ignorant of the actual facts. Once upon a time, there was a pirate haven on the Outer Rim called Mandelia. Thousands of criminals lived there. One bright morning, Nok Drayan's freighter dropped out of hyperspace over Mandelia. He demanded the pirates surrender to him or die.
Pirates aren't known for surrendering.
They weren't afraid of a lone, lightly armed freighter. They thought Nok was crazy. When the pirates sent their reply, Nok launched a single rocket at their settlement. The warhead was tipped with an Imperial nerve toxin. The entire settlement died in less than a minute.
I get the feeling Nok and I would have gotten along great.
He was either the best friend you could ever have, or your very last enemy. That day at Mandelia, Nok Drayan went from being a low-rent smuggler to one of the richest criminals in the galaxy. Anyway, that's how the legend goes. I should probably let you get back to work.
How about some more history lessons someplace private?
You're incorrigible. Come see me when you're irresistible and we'll talk. At any rate, I'm ready to leave Taris. I'm sure we can find someplace more interesting to be.
I still have business here.
Please don't take too long. The smell of Taris is getting into all my clothes.
Bom, galera, dessa vez vamos ficando por aqui. Eu vou retornar para Taris pra gente terminar a história lá do capitão lá. Mas vamos ficando por aqui. Próximo capítulo a gente termina Taris, beleza? Espero que vocês tenham gostado da história de Taris, é muito fera. Vindo aqui como um Jedi também é muito legal, tá? Recomendo jogarem como Jedi também. Taris é muito rico e tem muito da história do passado da Velha República. É muito legal mesmo, eu gosto muito de Taris, apesar do visual dele ser cansativo. Essas ruínas no meio do pântano, mas a história é muito profunda. Vejo vocês no próximo capítulo. Um abraço do tio Bruninho.